Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for March the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Pisces season, the watery realms of Pisces, love, compassion, creativity, forgiveness, healing of wounds. All of these sort of themes are coming out with this beautiful Pisces season. So we'll see what's coming in for you, Leo. We've got 4. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So I always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And it's a general reading, Leo. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. And also just letting you know that I've opened up to personal readings. So the link for that will also be in the description box below. I love this. Sun. The sun has come out for you, Leo. Yay. The sun. Leo, Aries, and 1-3 Sun Aries. My goodness. Okay. Wow. That is a really dynamic energy to come. A lot of, on one hand, there's clarity, there's positive results, there's I know what I'm doing. I feel pretty good. I'm basking in something that is working in my life at this moment. On the other hand, this is where the Scorpio and the water energy is coming in for you. Cup Prince, Pisces Chariot reversed, and Death, Scorpio, Mars, Pluto, Uranus reversed. So there's something funky on an emotional level that's stuck, that isn't transforming, that it's kind of like a feeling or a message, or it's kind of like your heart led you down a path and then went, oh, this isn't the beautiful lake I was expecting. It's a muddy puddle of murk. So something that you wanted to develop emotionally kind of just didn't quite, it doesn't feel like it's working out. There's something that's just feeling like, ugh, yuck, don't like it. And it feels a bit stuck. It's a stuck energy. So it's kind of like there's the 2 energies, 2 sides that are coming through here. And it's like on one hand, everything's really good. On the other hand, there's this, something I need to address that is not feeling good emotionally for me. So, yeah, interesting. And we're going to pull, and I think that you're getting some very clear messages that you potentially need to look at this. So let's pull some more cards around this. Just want to try and get some of the beautiful Leo into the cards. So what else is coming in? I love that the sun comes in, but you can see it's pointing towards this going, this over here. So the 4 of Pentacles coming in is representing an area of your life. It's a Capricorn-y kind of area where, yes, it's been stable, but how good is it really? Are you a little bit like just holding on to it because it is stable? How is it really serving your means? What are you holding on to too tightly and not letting something go, even though it's not feeling particularly good anymore, for fear of where it might go next, so something might go next. So yeah, for fear. There's a sense that there's an energy wanting you to kind of ascend, to get yourself in a better position, but you're not getting yourself in a better position with something here because of this kind of murky energy. And this could be to do with money or saving money or just your stability at this moment. So we've got the 3 of Wands that's come in, and that's an important energy coming in for you. And this is looking for some positive results to be coming through here. So yeah, we'll have a look. And what's at the base? The King of Wands. I love this. Okay, so this is a real Aries and sometimes a Leo energy, the King of Wands. This is where you are the leader of your life. You're the visionary of your life. And it's kind of like with this 4 of Pentacles, there's something that is not quite working within this vision. There's something not happening, even though you're looking for some really positive results in the near future. Recent past, you've got the 9 of Wands. A lot of fire happening here for you with the Wands energy. So you're tired of a particular struggle that you've been dealing with. And it's kind of like this particular struggle has reared its ugly head for you to go, right now I need to do something about it. And this is what the good news is. The 6 of Pentacles is coming in, restoring balance. So this could be where there are new investments of time and energy, especially to do with your emotional world, because you're not wanting to put any realizing you don't want to put any extra time into whatever this is, the Cup Prince, the Death Scorpio card reversed, because it's kind of like bleh. You're presenting as the Five of Wands. So again, it's the Wands energy. There's conflict. The Queen of Wands is around you. Oh, look at all these. It's so much Wands. The Page of Swords is getting more information, and the outcome is the King of Swords. So I feel like you are, you're cutting out, and things are about to change. That's great. And at the base, we've got a Leo card. Wow, we've got so much fire, sun, all the Leo cards here. And so the Strength card, something is tugging on you. It needs you to be strong and courageous to step into something new that's happening here, but something needs to be cut out. And it's kind of like, for whatever reason, you've been holding on to it, resisting doing this, but it's kind of got to the point of no return now, where you need to look at something that's festering in your life. It's like a festering wound, and it's kind of, you've got to cut it and you've got to sever some kind of tie or cut something out. There's quite a rational decision that needs to be made here. So we can see you're holding on to something here with the Four of Pentacles. And I do feel like it's connected to this not wanting to let somebody go or an energy go. I do feel like this is related to a person that you are just unwilling to let go of, or an emotional energy around what happened with that person and not wanting to let that go, not wanting to kind of it's like it's taking up quite a lot of space inside your heart, inside your emotional world. And you're getting very clear messages now that this is something that you need to kind of, detach from. Let it go. And it's not easy because you've held on to this for so long. And this can be anything in your life related to a person or an emotional journey. But there's a lot of forgiveness. It's kind of like, is it time to forgive yourself or forgive the situation? Because it feels like there's been a lack of forgiveness here with the Cup Prince reversed. And that is actually possibly the key. And that is forgiveness for yourself, for other people, for the situation. Sometimes life just throws us a bit of a curveball. I mean, this could be, anything, somebody passing out of your life, however that presents, whether it's an actual physical passing or whether it's just somebody left or somebody really left a wound that was festering within you. This is saying, no more. It's taken up too much of this space, and it's very much saying, even though it's really, really hard to forgive the situation or forgive what occurred, it's looking at how this might be harming you now in terms of something that you're wanting, something new that is calling you. So something's about to shift and change. And the universe is saying, you need a lot of courage to look at this, a courage to let it go, and courage to step into whatever this new energy that is fated for you is calling for you. So this is kind of interesting. So it's like, until you can let this go, you're not going to find yourself in a stronger position with it. So there's a sense that it's affecting your strength. Quite literally, your vitality, your resilience. It could be affecting all of that, and you're about to be called into something that needs all of that. So that's what's coming through. In your conscious mind, we've got the Three of Wands. So this is the energy of, you've put a lot of stuff out there, and maybe not necessarily, it's kind of like if you're constantly waiting for a certain result and it's not necessarily going to happen, is kind of what's happening here. It's like you're waiting for a certain result to come through. So that actually doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but I feel like there's something that you've been waiting to come back to you emotionally for a long, long while. And it has been a very, very long process. And it's a sense of, just acknowledging that. We have at the base the King of Wands. So this is... and I'm just seeing if I'm getting any more with that, because you're getting messages about something is returning to you here with these Three of Wands. I'm getting a ship is returning, but it's a message around this that is returning. It may come in a different form. What it was that you were looking for is coming back in a different form. But there's a message. It's kind of like a messenger has been sent to you. So you're receiving messages around that, which is interesting. At the base, we've got the King of Wands. It's kind of like I'm being shown the old days where the kings would send out messages on boats and then you receive the message, and it's kind of like message in a bottle kind of thing. But we've got the King of Wands at the base. This is what's happening deep down inside of you. So this is where, you're wanting to be really in control of your world. It's about being sort of in a position of leadership. So it's creative leadership. It can be very, very expressive as well. It doesn't have to be creative leadership if you don't feel like you're particularly creative, but it's a sense that it's kind of large and in charge energy. But it's also saying, it is very much saying that you are in charge of your world at this moment in time. So you have the ability to do what needs to happen here. In the recent past, we've got the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. It's kind of like you've been through a lot. There's been a very, very long period of waiting for something emotionally to come back to you. And it's kind of, this is the resilience. This has been through a lot. It could be a little bit tired of the struggle. And there's a lot to do with your resilience happening here in this reading. And so it's kind of like, I think that you're starting to get the message now, because it's kind of like, I've been holding on to this for so long. Do I really need to anymore? So that's part of what you're realizing, that you're tired. You're really tired, just soul weariness around this. So this is kind of quite a deep issue that's coming up here for you, Leo. So in the near future, this is what I love. The Six of Pentacles comes in. So this is where things start balancing. Something's really been out of balance here on this emotional level. And it's like you've given too much to something, and now you're retrieving something back that you need for you to bring in the balance. So that's actually really nice. It's kind of a balance between giving and receiving in your world. And I feel like you're opening up to receive where you've given too much, like I said. But also the Six of Pentacles can be, if this issue is around money and trying to have enough money to do something that you really want to be doing or investing in, this is a really, really good card for that, because this is suggesting there's a little bit more money coming in. Now, this can come in a variety of different forms and it can be sometimes come as gifts of money. But what it is that when you have this money, you're going to want to reinvest it into something. So reinvest all this energy coming to you, whatever this gift that the Six of Pentacles is bringing to you, you're going to want to reinvest it into yourself or into whatever it is that you've been wanting money for. So interesting. So you're presenting as the Five of Wands, which is very much, it's a conflicted energy. There is conflict around this situation, because it's kind of like on one half of you is very attached to something, another half knows that you have to let it go. So, that I can see the conflict. Also with the Five of Wands, this is where you can be wanting to do better. This is where you want to test your skills. You might be thinking, I want to this is where you're getting the courage to step out into perhaps a more of a competitive arena. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm gathering my strength to go out and just see how I go with this, see how I do with what I'm bringing to the table here, see how I go against a certain environment or within a certain environment. Where am I at this moment in time, and kind of really looking at perhaps honing your skills around that. So the energy around you, we have the Queen of Wands. So we've got the King and the Queen of Wands in this reading, which are real Leo and Aries kind of energy, a lot of fire. It could suggest a very compatible partnership around you at this moment in time as well. And the Queen of Wands energy is somebody who's very attractive, very magnetic, somebody that knows what they want, and they're attracting and manifesting to them what they need. So they're attracting opportunities to them. So this is either you or somebody around you. But this Queen of Wands energy, having this energy around you is actually really good. Hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Swords. This is very much get more information. This is formulating new ideas about things. So it's an open and curious mind. It's wanting solutions. So we can see that you're being presented very clearly with the problem, and it's kind of like, I need to kind of sort this out. So as an outcome, I love this, the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is a real Aquarian energy, the King of Swords, which is your opposite sign. And the Wheel of Fortune represents Jupiter, represents expansion, change, luck, good fortune. And the King of Swords is kind of a very detached energy. It's like, I'm detaching from this emotional energy that has asked a lot of me, and I'm prepared to sever the cord with it. Now, that doesn't mean you're dishonoring somebody's memory or dishonoring the relationship you had with this person, or that you are letting that go. It's just that you're letting go of the amount of space that it's taking up. So you can still have the memories, but there's something that's been a little bit toxic about the emotional energy that you've held on to. So this King of Swords is very logical energy. It's very much a strategy. It's very much decision making. So it's decision time. But I feel like there's a fated decision that's coming in here that is about to shift and change your world. With this Wheel of Fortune energy coming through. So I feel like, you're going to make the right decision here, but this is the Leo card here, the Strength card coming in. And this is where, the Maiden, which represents Virgo, is softly closing the mouth of the lion. It takes a lot of courage to go in and do that, to softly shut something, softly close the door, because there's a difference between softly closing, having the courage to softly shut a door on something where you're not leaving any energetic imprint, as opposed to if you slam the door shut, you've left a whole heap of anger and energy within the situation still, so it's still taking a lot of energy from you. So this is a kind of like more of a closure, which is actually really nice. So yeah, I mean, there are challenges with this, but at the same time, like I said, you're letting go of the bits that are draining you, which is stopping you from transforming, and you can keep all the good stuff as well. So, and if this has been a relationship with somebody that really, this can be somebody you don't want to hold on to. Maybe this was someone did something really horrible to you. It was a situation that didn't make you feel good, and it's still affecting you somehow. This is where the universe is saying it's time to let go of that. So it can go both ways. It says, my healing is already in process. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Beautiful. And it comes back to that thing again. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. So that is kind of the key energy within this. And I think mostly it comes down to forgiveness for yourself for holding on to this as well. So let's see, we have lots of feline energy here today for you. We've got the lion and a lot of Leo energy, and we've got the beautiful little cat coming out. And this is about looking good, feeling good. Important to look good, important to feel good, important to even feel sexy if that's something that you like feeling. Go out and buy yourself something that is just might be a little something like an accessory or something that just makes you feel good. Wear something that you kind of, your appearance is going to help you feel better. If you're feeling good about yourself, then this is going to help you move on from this. Now, cats, again, is also a very independent energy. They make their own rules. They don't do what anyone says, and they will let you know. They're very particular about who they like and who they don't like, and they're very psychic energies. Now, we've got 3 cats here for you. We've got the cat in the Queen of Wands, a little cat charm, and the big cat of the Strength. And cats are highly intuitive psychic beings. They really are. And they are, this is where it's like, trust your intuition, trust that big part of you, trust that little part of you, trust that beautiful Leo-ish energy that wants to shine here. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through with the cat. Lots of cats coming in for you. And so, yeah, I mean, I love it. It's just very much connecting to that pure Leo energy of enjoying yourself a little bit more, being a little bit more playful as well. and just, I'm kind of getting just have some fun in the sun, as in just enjoy yourself. Like find something that you find very enjoyable, and it's okay to not be doing anything at that point. I'm getting a little bit of lazing around kind of energy. Like it's okay to just kind of let it all flop out and just go, you know what, I'm not doing anything for the moment. And I'm just going to sit and kind of do something I really want to do. So it's kind of like, listen to that inner lion, that inner feline energy, and that what it's saying to you, Leo, because, you can hear it, and it's so intuitive as well. And, also cats and big cats represent soul energy for me. It represents listening to those soul messages, and some of them are going to be big and some of them are going to be smaller. But, yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah, it's really helping you kind of come back to a more authentic version of you, to come back to being more of you, to just be feeling a bit good and better about yourself, and getting back to some of your vitality, which is actually really nice energy. So just to enjoy some things where it feels like this murky energy here has kind of taken the edge off your enjoyment somehow. The edge off pleasure, the edge off fun. So it's kind of wanting you to go out and enjoy yourself, however, feel good, look good, however that feels. So that's it, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in the near future with this rebalancing, with a little perhaps more money coming through, to reinvest, what happens once we kind of make that decision with the King of Swords, step into the Wheel of Fortune, which would suggest there is an expansion of luck and some good things coming. So we'll see what happens in the extended reading. We're going to look at the near future and the future beyond and see where this is all going, as well as any other intuitive messages that you need to hear, clarifiers, and we're going to tune into love, relationships, money and career, and focus in on those three areas as well. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. But take care, Leo. This is, really nice time, and just, that sense of play, enjoy yourself. So take care. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support this channel and helps with the growth of the channel. And take care, Leo.